Friday, when Friday. In fact, we've worked so hard from Monday to today. In fact, some of us are still working hard. And so, Wally, my name no one is advising anybody here today. After work, please go have some fun, chill, unwind, like let down your hair and have fun, okay? It's been a pretty long weekend. So yeah, take some time off today and celebrate yourself for all the things you've been able to achieve in this week. So yeah, that's how I welcome you this morning to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. From now up to somewhere 8:30, we will be bringing you very latest update from your favorite social media platforms. From news, entertainment, sports, everywhere that you need to get updated, we are going to do you the honors to update you here. But tomorrow, God willing, there is going to be the Telecel Music Awards, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, and yeah, we'll be talking about it today. Lots about it today. But before we get into that conversation this morning, let's take a look at our weather this morning. And what is the weather saying this morning in the Greater Accra region? 26 degrees Celsius, the weather stands. Today we are not promised of any rain. This week has been quite cool and wet around, but yeah, 26 degrees Celsius. We are looking at it to rise up onto 31 degrees somewhere around midday, and then yeah, we'll look at it falling in the course of the day. And so just keep everyone keep you informed. Wear the appropriate clothing when you're stepping up. Breathable clothing, please. And then you never know, the weather can always take surprises at us. So please make sure you have your umbrella or your raincoats with you as you step out to town. But if you are not and you're going to be at home, please, as much as possible, stay indoors, because you know the higher the temperature, the UV rays to becomes so much around, and you do not want that for your skin. Stay indoors and protect yourself from the harsh heat of the sun. Again, I want to let you know that taking a lot of water, I always tell you that the best skincare, we go on to buy a lot of skincare products, but see, the best skincare you can give to your body is to take in a lot of water. Be hydrated, taking a lot of water, and you'll be marveled how your skin is going to look. It's going to look like fresh and nice, not so beautiful. Okay, so as much as possible, let's do well to take in lots of water. Don't do 500 ml a day. It will help you. Your kidneys won't be happy, and you know that water is cleansing your system. Don't give your kidneys extra work to do. You're already eating junk, and it's putting a lot of pressure on it already. And to do the honors by taking in a lot of water so that you can flush out a lot of things from your system. And as I always tell you, if whatever you are taking into your body cannot trace its route to nature, think about it. You would want to think about it again. The drinks you are taking in, if anything you open and it dash, please be warned, be calculated about it, be measured in how you take it in. There are lots of fruits around, the coconuts, the orange, the pineapples. Please whip yourself some juice, get yourself a juice extract or something, smoothie, something. Please, let's choose a healthy way. We are working so hard, and it will be very sad that at the end of the day, the money you've told so hard to accumulate, you would now go and spend it on your health too. And then somebody will ask, okay, and I say, buy. And so, a word to wise is enough. That will be it by way of weather and a bit of health tips for you. But let's take a look at our motivation for this morning. And we are taking it from Walt Disney this morning. Let's have the motivation on screen. It says the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. What is this trying to tell us? I think it's very simple. The best way to get started is to quit the talking and begin doing. Do it. Start anywhere, everywhere. You may not know where to start from, but talking about it won't get you there, won't make whatever you are talking about come true or come to pass. What exactly is going to make your dreams a reality is doing. And now you see that the difference between a dream and something that has been achieved is in the middle. It is doing, right? Don't be the one who will talk and do nothing about it. You've done yourself no good. But if you talk and you put in the action, you put in the work, to make sure that you achieve whatever you have spoken about, whatever you have written, whatever you've always thought about. That is you putting in effort to becoming a better person. Okay, so today we want to take this word of motivation from Walt Disney. Can we have it on screen again? Let's just quit the talking. Sometimes we talk too much. Let's begin doing. Do it scared, do it afraid, do it not sure. Anyway, anyhow, just start it. Do it. Do something. When you fail, you try again. At least you will know another way by which that thing cannot happen. And so today from Walt Disney, I tell you that the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Let's take a quick breather. When I come back, I introduce my co-chefs.
Or we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Well, not too long ago, the great President John Mahama went to the United Nations and spoke for my people of Jamaica and the Caribbean and the Americas. And you said, we are not looking a handout, but recognition of what took place in the transatlantic slave trade. I thank you, my president. I am a child who suffer from this. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. And tonight I sing a song to go along with your mission of reparations. Not a handout, but to acknowledge. But we're gonna do it not just reggae style, we're gonna do it high life. A high life remix by me, Graham Smargan of Morgan Heritage. Oh, President Mahama, I thank you for saying what you said at the United Nations. Woyo, reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Zimbabwe, not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Hello, across the ocean, torn from the land. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. But Jah light carried us through the storms. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come, yeah. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one.
Welcome back to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. And yes, before the break, I told you I will be introducing my poachers. As a matter of fact, I have sacked the disappointed footballer. He won't be sitting here today. And so, ladies and gentlemen, today I have the singular honor to introduce one of my girls. Okay, my girls, my mentee. Okay, everything you see her do, know that Karen thought her, Karen trained her, Karen mentored her. I'm so proud of her when I see her do the things she does now. Me, what else can a mother do? Hi, you're welcome.
You're very lucky that this is national television.
No, what are you going to do?
Good morning, my people.
Good morning. You better behave yourself before I sack you out too.
You are doing well this morning. You know me, I care about people so much. So every time I'm trying to ask how people are doing. But I repeat again, you are very lucky. The word is lucky. The underlined word is lucky.
You are just
this is a national television.
More than it's an ad red color to it.
God, have mercy on me. Now, please, tease and composure this morning.
Fine.
Anyway, today is Friday. Everybody is happy. I am excited personally because tomorrow we get to experience the biggest night in music, in our entertainment industry here in Ghana. The night that everybody looks forward to every single year, okay? And I can't wait to see what people are wearing. Some of us there, well, church outfits and Wednesday day.
If you know I'm going to wear church outfits, please don't go.
We'll see, because tomorrow a lot of people need prayers. A lot of people need fasting and prayers.
No, but why are you going to wear church outfits? Did your designer fail you?
Oh no. My designer can never fail me.
He can't.
Never failed me yet.
Yet. So that means one day he will. Yet. There's a word there. Yet.
Well, it's not even about the designer failing, right? So let me put this thing here, because some of us, we care about aesthetics too much. Before I start, forgive me. It's not easy to look, good every morning. So pardon me. Like she said, she's been teaching me all the bad things. But anyway, back to the conversation.
I'm teaching you what?
I said
no. You're teaching you what? No, I'm teaching you what?
Who brought that? Like, who decided that the two of us should be here this morning? By the way,
I told everybody you are my mentee, and every good thing you've been doing, I've been teaching you. Coming bad. No, see, this is the last time you are going to be here on a Friday morning. I would make sure that henceforth, this is going to be your last appearance on a Friday. You come and do your update and go. Do you hear me?
Thank you, ma.
Do you hear me? Anyway, how was your night?
Hey, you care too much.
How was your night?
My night was good. Last year, I said last year. Last night, I fell.
Last year. Yes, last
I
night.
slept off on my couch.
Okay.
And then I woke up somewhere around, I think somewhere around 10, 11. I was like, hey, it's still 11. Like, is that time not moving? Yeah, so I woke up and then I went to sleep on my bed. And then here we are. This morning, we woke up feeling good.
Adults. You are tired. They sleep anywhere and everywhere in the couch. I
won't say anything. It's okay.
Aspire to be a baby girl. You get why. But anyways, let's talk
being a baby girl is falling asleep wherever you like, because the soft life, it wants to wound me.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. I need to talk about the baby girl and soft life. Let's talk about the TGM.
Let me chip in something. So I saw something on TikTok where someone says that I've forgotten the exact words, but I think the person was trying to say that she wants the soft life to overhead to the extent that, right, when you find out that she runs 3 businesses and then works at 9 to 5, you'll be so shocked. And that's the kind of life that, you know,
that is working to afford your lifestyle.
You know, I'm living and I want to live. Yeah, so you find out certain things and you're so shocked. Like, I thought she was a DB.
A hustler. Clark, eh? Anyways, let's talk about the TGMA. That's happening tomorrow.
How do the 3 people say, yeah, for now, no home queen?
Okay.
Like,
okay. Yes, ma'am. Can I hand over to
no. Oh, not necessarily even that. I'm just trying to say that we have birthdays. We have people to celebrate and things, right? So I thought we were going to, okay, that's fine. But TGMS is this evening. Hey, me pro, just say.
Girl. Coming down.
I'm more than even, I think I'm even excited than even probably the host. Yeah. It's not even about the fact that I'm going to be there. Maybe, who knows, I might not even end up being there. Yeah. But I am just excited, right? Because this year we've seen a lot of enthusiasm from the nominated artist. We've seen the commitment. We've seen the fact that people actually want it, if not need it. And I appreciate the fact that people are also trying to appreciate the awards this year. Right. Yeah, I hear people say they didn't really hear a lot of noise about it, but trust me, if you're a music person, if you love these artists, you heard the noise because you follow them and you see what they do. When she tweeted about it, she was always talking about it. Black Sherif made statements about it. Even on my updates, I talked about some of these things. We had Medical is all over the place with it. I mean, not in a bad way, because of course I love the energy coming from him this year. Who else? Diana has been posting on her social media. So if you love all of these people, like I said, I'm very sure that you've seen the enthusiasm. You've seen the fact that they want to be recognized. They already have the recognition, but you know what I mean in terms of the awards, right? I love the competition, and it's been healthy. It's been very, very healthy. This year we have 2 amazing women on there, Diana Hamilton and then Wendy Shea. Stonebwoy is also, Charlie, in there talking about it, especially the PR Viola. Sarkodie is also on there. Black Sherif is on there. Charlie, a healthy competition. So let me put it together well for you. So we have Sarkodie, we have Stonebwoy, we have Black Sherif, we have Medical, we have Diana Hamilton, and then we have Wendy Shea, making them 6 altogether. So 6 people are competing for the Artist of the Year this year. And for the Big 5, we have Record of the Year, Artist of the Year, Most Popular Song, we have Best New Artist, we have Record of the Year. Did I mention that already? Yeah. We have Most Popular Song, I think I've even mentioned. Okay, so Album of the Year, Artist of the Year, Most Popular Song, Best New Artist, right? And then Album of the Year. Did I mention that? So Record of the Year, making it the Big 5 for the top 5. So this year, giddy, like, I can't wait for tomorrow, honestly. Like, I just want to see how people are going to react. I think that's what makes me excited.
Yeah.
You see, because this year, everybody preached about their category. Almost every single body who has been nominated was talking about it. So I can't wait to see, well, not necessarily the bad news, like people's reaction, like if they win, if they don't win, how are they going to react? Will they be happy? Will they support the other person that won? You know, those are the reactions that makes the competition nice and interesting. And I can't wait. And this year too, the number of people performing I think, not even I think, Kenata is performing, Sarkodie is performing, Black Sherif is performing, PSC Esther is performing, Dinah Hamilton is performing, Last Maid is performing. Fido, you know the guy who sang Joy is Coming?
Yeah.
The Nigerian artist. He's coming to Ghana tomorrow.
Okay.
Even if not today, I'm very sure maybe he'll be in town this evening or something like that, or maybe early tomorrow, just to, you know, relax, enjoy a little bit of the Ghanaian atmosphere and what have you, and then in the evening. And I'm also very happy that they managed to get the Grand Arena for the event. But I think Robert has been busy, because I had wanted to reach out to find out how everything went, right? Maybe I'm just too curious, but imagine you've booked a venue for an event, and then just a week to the event you cancel it. But I was thinking that because it's a week, so this is what happened. The Grand Arena is currently in the Accra International Conference Center. I don't know if you heard about it. It's going under renovation. I think the president even spoke about it during the State of the Nation address, that they're going to renovate it here. I think so. And then they started, so it was closed down. But TDMA had plans that this year they are going to use it. As since 2019 they've been using the venue, so they had it in mind. Everything was well planned, but I think when they reached out, they noticed that it was under renovation. Though maybe they had it, but they thought maybe they would still open it for them or something. I don't know how that conversation went. So they booked the Palms Convention Center. Flyers were out. We all saw it, the banners, that TDMA is going to happen at the Palms Convention Center at Labadi. Is it Labadi Beach Hotel or the other one? It confuses me sometimes. Anyways, they are neighbors, so of course. So it was going to happen the Palms Convention Center, because that's where they did the nominees announcements. I even went myself. So that was where it was going to happen. And then just this Monday on E-Update, I told you all that it is no longer going to happen at the Palms Convention Center, and it is happening at the old venue, which is the Grand Arena. So that was what I was trying to say, that I'm wondering if they'll be able to get their money back, because there's been change of venue. And you know, sometimes depending on the terms and conditions, even if you get the money, you might not necessarily get the full amount of money. And are they even going to pay for the Grand Arena again, because they paid for the other one?
Certainly.
But they are event organizers. They always figure it out. So I'm very sure that they'll figure it out. But the most exciting part is I'm very sure they are happy, because they were talking about the fact that if they're using the Palms Convention Center, we are going to limit the number of people that are going to experience the award. Media accreditations were going to be cut down to, he gave a rough figure. Sorry, like 50 media accreditations and what have you. So it means that most of us were not going to have the opportunity to experience, whether you have the money or not. Yes, they are selling tickets, of course, but if the venue can't accommodate you and I, they will still not sell the ticket. But now we are back to the Grand Arena, and then they can still take the same number of people that they always take. So hopefully next year, I'm sure they might plan well, knowing that maybe they won't get the Grand Arena. That is if they are not done with the renovation that they're doing. And then maybe we can still accommodate a number of people. And this year they brought a theme for the red carpet. They said a touch of glitter. Pachomen sequence is last.
And no, you can't advise anybody now. Like, it's tomorrow.
It's
literally.
too late, right?
It's very, very too late.
But hey,
by the time people are going to buy, Madam, a sequence 2 years.
You know, that's the most common. That's a common. The most common glitter fabric that. But anyway, it's all about creativity, right? Someone might be able to create something absolutely beautiful out of the sequence. So maybe, yeah. I mean, I can't wait to see the fashion that will be on the red carpet. And I am also patiently waiting for Charlie Dior's comment. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love Charlie for the show that he does. And I think that for some time now, it's brought a lot of eyeballs and attention on the show. And people are more conscious. See, trust me now, sometimes, whether you like it or not, right? If you don't like someone or how they talk or some of the things they say about you, consciously or unconsciously, they will influence your decision in one way or the other. That's why I'm saying consciously or unconsciously. Because you hear it and you'll be like, oh, you don't care. But when it gets there, you might not necessarily think about it. But trust me, it will still have a way to influence your decision. So I love it. And it's just unfortunate. He has even lost his account and he says he has a new account in his bio on social media. You can go and subscribe. Me, I'm a huge fan. So I'm hooking you all on, okay? That's your new plug. So if you don't have the opportunity, if you don't get the opportunity to go and experience the TGMAs, you can sit in the comfort of your home, be on Charlie Dior's platform, and then enjoy the fashion that happened on the red carpet. Yeah, maybe I should do one. Boom.
Hey.
We are burning or buying the look, okay? Or maybe I should go and co-host with Charlie Dior. It would be a nice thing to do anyway.
You will?
I mean, I think that guy is fun. Oh. Like, whatever people think about him, that's aside. I just love what he does anyway. And I just remembered, I have hosted him before. Like, I've had a conversation with him, like an interview. He's so fun, trust me. Now, if you see him, you will like him. He's just like very, very natural, like a Viodo. Such a free-spirited young lady. So yeah.
Right. We will be here on Monday.
Please, a touch of glitter.
Sometimes people don't go and wear sequins. Like, talking about sequins.
At this, okay, you finish.
It made me remember one time I had gone to do fabric outsourcing, and I was in one shop in Accra. One lady came. I don't know where she was going to that she needed that sequence. Somebody about you, a sequence for her. It's like, Emmy would be. In Bato yard is saying, the woman told her the price, like, hey. Like, is it that maybe it's a group thing they are doing and everybody says, let's wear sequence, and so she just came with one thing in mind. She's come to buy sequence, and of course, baby, I say, when they mention the price, like, hey. The course, baby, I mention the price, like, hey. See, you people, be you.
Wasn't that?
Don't mind us, Santua.
The person was anticipating for like a huge price or a lesser
price for the sequence.
Because it's popular?
Yes, but you know, these glitter fabrics, I think sequence is one of the cheapest you can get.
Yeah.
Anyways, please do you and feel free, dress nice and go. Look at those people that have told you not to wear sequence. You will see them tomorrow and the things they will wear. There. What are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
Now, I said I don't have a dress. I'm going to wear a church outfit. No,
which one is church outfit? What church outfit means? Do you have glitter church outfit? Or you won't go for the red carpet? You go and sit at the back?
Last year, I didn't go for the red carpet.
You were late?
No, I wasn't late. So last year, I was with Miss G and then Abna Moe. You know them, right? The two media personalities. And there was a little bit of a reason. I don't know if they would want me to talk about it, but you know, I'm a girl's girl, so
I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. Anyways, away from that TGME conversation, we'll be calling you back here on Monday to give us an update on how it goes. But yeah, best regards to all the nominees, and yeah. I'm just I loved one nomination that came up. Okay, quite a few though. I think Paul and Nana had a nomination. Baba God, I believe I'm. Yeah, so I think I would want to see Paul win. I want to see Kofi Boham too also win the category he got. And then I think for record of the year too, Soul Winners and then Joe Metal. For my good, I would want to see them win too. And then the artist of the year, we leave it to God. Hallelujah, somebody.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
So the time is 7 p.m.
Right.
Here.
Grand Arena.
Yeah.
Red carpet.
There's something for everybody. So that 7 p.m. is the red carpet time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if there was a different time, they would have.
Did you say there's something for everybody?
Oh yeah. I mean, in terms of the people performing, there's Jackie. There's Diana Hamilton, there's PACS, there's like Gospel Kakura.
And then Yakani Bebre. It's okay. It's not a balanced diet.
Oh, please, please. It is somewhat balanced. You know, Dinah Hamilton and PSC is a whole powerhouse on its own.
True.
So what are you talking about? They've given us 2 power performers. Do you know, if there is one thing I love about PSC Esther, is her energy on stage.
Oh, yeah.
That woman can take off her shoes.
Trust it.
And Diana too will come and give you the aura picture.
It's all good, but yeah, we'll come back on Monday too.
Oh yeah,
take some.
So are we going through the categories now, or that will be later?
Let that be later.
Okay, that will be
yes,
later.
and so let's take time to celebrate some birthdays this morning here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. If you celebrate your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Today is an all men's affair. You're celebrating men this morning here. 8th May 2026. Celebrate your birthday. Once again, happy birthday to you. But let's start. Who are we celebrating first this morning here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe? Right. So, as we get ready to post the pictures. So, okay.
Oh, we are in May, of course.
Okay. But you guys, be coming down. I want somebody's birthday.
But advance is supposed to be last.
Tomorrow. Her birthday is tomorrow.
No, but I'm even saying advance.
Yes. More pray, more MCR4. Anyways, Awen, happy birthday in advance, girl. We love you so much. Yes, Asantwa and I was cool, and the rest of the family members. Yeah, we love you so much, and yeah. May your year be blessed, may your year be beautiful, and may your year be amazing. We celebrate you so much, and yeah, have a blast, and cheers to a greater and better new year. Away from that, happy birthday in advance. Let's go. Elsie Ekia, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Elsie. May the lines fall in pleasant places for you. Wish you the very best that life has got to offer. Happy birthday to you. Away from LC, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. George Dumevi, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, sir, and have a great year. Also to Kobe Esuman, happy birthday to you. Shaq Kakra, man of God Kakra, politician Kakra, a bit of everything, yeah. Happy birthday to you, big bro. We celebrate you so much and wish you the very best that life has got to offer. May this year be a great year, maybe a beautiful year, maybe an amazing year. Cheers to lots of money, good health, peace, and every good thing you have prayed for. Happy birthday to you, big bro Kobe Esuman. Away from him, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Pakwesi Ejari, happy birthday to you too, Pakwesi Ejari. May your year be filled with lots of blessings, lots of joy, and all the goodness you've ever prayed for. We celebrate you and we appreciate you. Happy birthday to you, Pakwesi Ejari. Away from him, let's celebrate someone who answer. It's your birthday today, Sammy. Happy birthday to you, and yes, may the lines fall in pleasant places for you. Increase on every side. Happy birthday to you. And away from Samuel, who are we celebrating again? Okay, so that will be it for birthdays this morning here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. Please do also keep your wishes coming in to our WhatsApp number 055-269-7939. 055-269-7939. Let's celebrate you and your loved ones on your special day. Let's take a quick breather. We'll be back with the news reports.
If you're watching this with your friends, you'll probably make a joke.
Because you know what you feel on the inside
isn't what you want people to know.
If you have to pretend to be happy,
find someone you trust and tell them.
If you get mad at things and you don't know why, or have thoughts about hurting yourself,
find someone you trust and tell them.
You are never alone when you share.
Seriously, people care about you.
It's okay to not understand what you're feeling.
And it's easy to think that you're all alone.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share.
Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher. Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
It's how things get better.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad. Even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Or we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Time now for the WoezorTV report. Let's take a look at the headlines. begin, Finance Minister Dr. Kesel Atuforsen has welcomed the World Health Organization's Regional Director for Africa, Dr. Mohamed Yakub Janabi, for talks on strengthening Ghana's health system. Dr. Forsen emphasized that Ghana's focus must now go beyond longevity to ensuring a quality of life for all citizens. Since 2025, major health sector reforms have been implemented, including increased budgetary releases, uncapping the National Health Insurance Levy, and guaranteeing that the NHIA receive full allocations strictly for health-related activities. The minister also highlighted investment in combating non-communicable diseases through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund and the creation of specialized disease units. In a further push to improve healthcare access, the government recently launched the free primary healthcare program. Looking ahead, Dr. Forsen assured that as support from the Global Fund for Vaccines and Critical Medicines winds down by 2029, Ghana will fully budget for and finance these essential health needs starting January 2030. And still on health, the government has transferred 6.1 million Ghana cedis to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund known as Mahama Cares, following directives from the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, according to Government Communications Minister Felix Kwakye-Ofosu. In a Facebook post on Thursday, May 7th, Mr. Kwakye-Ofosu disclosed that the Controller and Accountant General had formally notified the government that the amount had been deducted and transferred to the fund in line with the President's earlier directives to political appointees. At the launch of the initiative last year, President Mahama pledged to donate 6 months of his salary to support the fund and subsequently encourage his appointees to contribute 1 month's salary each. The president also directed appointees who failed to meet the initial assets declaration deadline to forfeit 3 months of their salaries to the fund. Mr. Kwakye-Ofosu further indicated that agreements are currently underway to transfer the final tranche of funds, which will cover deductions from appointees who defaulted on the assets declaration directive. Moving on, in other news, a 15-year-old boy who was allegedly tied to a motorcycle and dragged through the streets of North Legon by his stepfather is recovering at the University of Ghana Hospital after sustaining severe injuries in the incident that sparked widespread public outrage. Member of Parliament for Medina, Francis Xavier Sosu, who visited the victim yesterday, May 7, has fully settled the teenager's hospital and medication bills and provided 3,000 Ghana cedi in financial support to the victim's mother.
When matters of this nature comes to the public or come to my attention, particularly within my constituency, it is very important I take swift action to deal with them. So we are not only coming to pay the fees here for him to be discharged, but we'll be paying until for all his dressing, and then also providing like the necessaries of life in terms of feeding, and then like accommodation, which is the shelter we are providing until he is okay. But also volunteer lawyers from our firm and from Medina office are going to hold what we call the criminal watching brief for him until the perpetrator, who is his stepfather, is brought to book, because this shouldn't be.
Now, away from that, stakeholders in Ghana's technical and vocational education sector are calling for increased investment in infrastructure, practical training and innovation to help tackle unemployment and drive economic transformation. The call was made at the Tech Summit and Exhibition organized by the Ghana National Union of Technical Students to drive innovation and sustainable livelihoods through TVET. There's more in this report.
Technical and vocational education sector is being positioned as a key driver of innovation, job creation and economic transformation at the Tech Summit and Exhibition organized by the Ghana National Union of Technical Students, GNUT. Held under the theme From Skills to Solution, Driving Innovation and Sustainable Livelihoods through TVET, stakeholders called for increased investment in practical education, infrastructure, and student innovation. Deputy Director General of the Commission for TVET, Anthony Seyram Zhu, urged students to prioritize skills development alongside academic excellence, stressing that many young people have become job seekers instead of creators of opportunities.
In today's current dispensation, nobody gets paid for attending school or acquiring knowledge. People are rewarded for identifying problems and challenges in society and being in the position to develop solutions, acquire the grades. However, focus on skills, because skills is rewarding.
National President of JNIMT, Delali Kofi Gatti, encouraged young people to see TVET as a first choice pathway to employment and entrepreneurship.
I'm selling out this to secondary students that for you to get money quick in your pocket, you don't need to go into the traditional investing, but rather it should be the technical investors where you'll be able to get money in your pocket.
Students at the exhibition also showcased innovative projects, including a smart recycling bin designed to promote proper waste segregation through cryptocurrency incentives.
A lot of people throw away trash indiscriminately just because they are not motivated to recycle. So because of that, we came up with a recycle bin that is able to motivate people by giving them incentives in the form of cryptocurrencies so that they can recycle more.
Stakeholders are now calling for stronger government support to help position TVET as a sustainable solution to youth unemployment and national development. For WoezorTV, Ellen from Pong.
Now, moving on from that story on TVET, the Ghana Police Service has arrested 11 people, including Nigerians, for allegedly using AI-generated deepfake videos to impersonate President John Dramani Mahama. Operations by the IGP Cyber Vetting and Enforcement Team in the Volta region between May 1 and 4 led to the arrest. 5 Ghanaians were first detained, followed by 6 others, 5 Nigerians and 1 Ghanaian in Aflao. Phones. Police also seized laptops, phones, 120 SIM cards, internet routers, and a Nigeria-registered Mercedes-Benz. Investigation showed the suspects used the videos to defraud the public and are part of a larger network targeting high-profile figures online. In court on Wednesday, 9 suspects were remanded, while 2 minors were granted bail. Moving on from that, traders along La Paz streets have been given until Monday, May 11, to relocate as part of efforts to ease traffic congestion in the city. Regional Minister Linda Oklu, accompanied by Accra Mayor Michael Papo Alote and other officials, visited the traders on Thursday, May 7, to engage them on the planned evacuation exercise. She urged traders to cooperate, emphasizing the importance of making the city traffic-free and ensuring safer, smoother movement for both vehicles and pedestrians. That's more by Godfrey Amwafo.
Congest major roads in the Greater Accra metropolis, Regional Minister Linda Oklo visited La Paz Market on Thursday to urge traders to vacate the street and ease movement for vehicles and pedestrians. La Paz, in Okaikwe North, is densely populated with traders who often spill onto the roads, causing traffic congestion. Municipal Chief Executive Christian Tete said 5 separate markets have been earmarked to accommodate traders ahead of the scheduled evacuation on Monday, 11th May.
When we have 5 other markets within the community, I have the Niboeta market, the Akwetema market, Achimota market, the Kisema market, and Abeka market. So as a temporary measure, we need a short time. We'll be letting some of them go into those market spaces to go and sell, whilst we are waiting the long one for the 24-hour. Where I met the market queen about a month ago, and I placed it in front of them that they should give me space so other people on the La Paz stretch should come and sell in their market space. The only moment we have given them is that Saturday and Sundays, there can be such brisk business, because at least so that people can also have livelihood. But from Monday to Friday, nobody sells on the median on the highway. Leader of the market women and the men, we had a meeting, and when we finished the meeting, they all agreed with me that nobody should climb the overpass and sell on it. And secondly, those who are begging around those areas, the beggars, we have also taken measures. We have placed an individual there who is checking them, and the motorbikes that climb. So the gentleman is there, he wears our Onma shirt, and he's also making sure that the place is becoming free for motorists.
The regional minister reaffirmed her commitment to traffic-free city and properly demarcated trading areas, warning that the Monday ultimatum will be strictly enforced. On street lights, she called on the public to help maintain street lighting once installed.
When they face a light and you are also not responsible, before you could say, Jack, assuming that they face 10 lights, and then the following week we came, 3 of the lights are off, are gone. And so, who is responsible? So let us also be responsible as far as the street lights project is concerned.
The regional minister was accompanied by Accra Mayor Michael Kpakpo Aloti, who expressed full support for the relocation and evacuation exercise. For WoezorTV, Godfred Amwafo reporting.
Away from La Paz, the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Emilia Arthur, has promised that construction of a modern fish market in Dambai will begin within the next 2 months. During her working visit to Dambai as part of the nationwide inland fishery store, Minister Arthur engaged with local fishers and processors to address challenges in the sector. She toured the proposed site for the new market, which is expected to enhance fish handling, storage, hygiene, and trading activities in the area. The minister also addressed concerns over premixed fuel management, explaining the legal framework, approved selling prices, and how 53% of proceeds are allocated to community development.
Important to Ghana for nutrition, for livelihood, for economic development. Fisheries in Ghana comes along 3 different subsectors: marine, inland, and aquaculture. Unfortunately, Ghana as a country has paid more attention to marine fisheries than inland fisheries. So this tour is for us to begin to engage all the fishers in the inland fishery subsector and see what we can do to improve the sector, especially as we have a fish production deficit in Ghana. Our annual demand is 1.2 million metric tons. We are only able to produce 600,000 metric tons.
Time now for some international news. Now, South Africa's government has condemned the circulation of what it called fake videos and images that have been described by some as recordings of attacks on foreign nationals in the country. The call comes as diplomatic tension has increased between South Africa and other African nations following accusations that xenophobic violence is on the rise once again in the country. Ghana has written to the African Union asking the continental body to discuss the issue, which it says is a serious risk to the safety and well-being of Africans in South Africa. Nigeria has also raised the issue and offered to repatriate its nationals amid fears of attacks. Kenya, Malawi, Lesotho, and Zimbabwe have also warned its citizens in South Africa to be aware of possible attacks. South Africa responded to Ghana's message saying it had nothing to hide.
We did engage to the extent that there is also disinformation that is widespread. Some of the things, the videos, are not reality of what is happening in South Africa. And this is also the same engagement I've had with my counterpart from Nigeria. There is marches that are happening that all of you have seen. And we did confirm that we condemn any.
This brings us to the end of the WoezorTV report. Many thanks for staying with us. I am Karen. Now you got it.
It's time to believe in you. We are changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Dare to dream with Puma drinks. Puma, Puma.
more drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Your flight is ready to leave.
Sit back and relax and enjoy the flight.
Welcome back for Sports Update on the Breakfast Cafe. My name is Godfred Amwafo. Let's start from Ghana versus Mexico game that is scheduled for May 22 because Benjamin Asare, the House of a goalkeeper, has been called up to replace Gideon's Asaiku for the friendly against Mexico. Remember, the first list that came out, he wasn't part of the team, but then he has been called to replace the goalkeeper that was called earlier for that competition. So we are going to see Benjamin Asare back in the team for the game between Ghana and Mexico on Friday, May 22. And so that is the update coming from the camp of the Black Stars. Let's move straight to Europe because yesterday we saw some European games in the Conference League and then in the Europa League because Crystal Palace created club history as they defeated Shakhtar Donetsk in the Conference League semi-finals to move into their first ever European final. The Eagles led 3-1 after the first leg a week ago in Poland and thought they had stretched their advantage when Jeremy Pino raced through and slotted a calm finish into the net. However, the winger was ruled offside following extremely tight offside decision when he collected Jean-Philippe Matete's and flick on. But when the return leg yesterday, they ensured that the Crystal Palace provide in fact unmatched performance on the field of play to book their first ever qualification in European competitions in about 44 years. And so yes, they are going to see the finals in the Conference Cup in that regard. Now let's talk about Aston Villa because they also reached their first ever final by defeating Nottingham Forest 4-0 and 4-1 on aggregate yesterday in the UEFA Europa League semi-final, second lead at Villa Park. Now goals from Oli Watkins, Emiliano Buendia and the Leeds John McGean's double secured the win for them. Here is the highlight of that game. the master tactician, Unai Emery. If you know him, you know that when it comes to Europa League, he's the champion. In fact, he's a mastermind when it comes to UEFA. These competitions, especially in the Europa League, no coach comes close to his record in that regard. But then we know that Sunday we are going to witness El Clasico, Barcelona and Real Madrid. That will be the second leg of the season when it comes to the Spanish La Liga. But then ahead of that game, you would expect that Madrid will be in a good shape, of course, psychologically, and you will see a united front going into this game, because if Barca wins, then that will be all for the season. It will be clear that they will be crowned the champions in that regard. So we were expecting that. I mean, there should be some form of unity in the camp of Real Madrid. But going into this game, there seems to be some dissolute in the team. But players are fighting themselves, Rudiger, and then other players are fighting. Yesterday, Tchouaméni and Valverde in the news about they are fighting and all this. So it had to take Valverde to come out to clarify issues. So yesterday, he came out with a statement about what is happening in the media, what we are seeing that is happening in the media. But then let's go through the night. Federico Valverde went to hospital with a head injury after a dressing room row with Real Madrid teammate Aurelien Tchouaméni, but denied the pair came to blows. Now the Uruguayan said the injury, which will keep him out of Sunday's match against Barcelona, was caused when he accidentally hit a table. Midfielder Valverde explained he suffered a small cut on his forehead that required a routine visit to the hospital during what he described as an argument. The club have opened disciplinary proceedings against both players, said Valverde, 27, has been diagnosed with craniocephalic trauma. That is something similar to brain injury in that regard. Now, the Thursday morning incident came just 3 days before Real Madrid faced a crunch title match against rivals Barcelona, who are likely to be the champions of this season. Now, this is the statement Valverde posted yesterday. He said that Valverde is at home in good condition and will have to remain at rest for 10 to 14 days as indicated by the medical protocols for this diagnosis in that regard. So Valverde actually is saying that there wasn't any physical altercation between himself and Tchouaméni, but what happened has to do with the frustrations they've gone through as a team together. You know, he's the deputy captain, and so he was getting on the nerves of some players as to why they couldn't fight for this season. He says that they've wasted another season. Remember, last season they went trophyless, and it is likely that this season they are going trophyless in that regard. And so he says, out of frustration and all the stuff, brought up this altercation between himself and Tchouaméni. But he believes that everything is cool. They are okay now. The players are in good shape, even though because of the injury he might miss tomorrow's of Sunday's game between Barcelona. That will be a big dent in the midfield of Real Madrid. Now the team is unstable. According to earlier reports before I got in here to give you this update, some players are not even happy about the decision of the club to bring in Jose Mourinho, and so there seems to be a shaky Real Madrid this season, and the trend is continuing. Remember, before Ancelotti left, the team did not end well. There were a lot of issues concerning Vinicius Jr., Mbappe last season, same, and we are seeing as this. And so we pray that the team will come back together, because if Madrid performs, in fact, all of us become, happy. That's my darling club in that regard. And so this is where I draw the curtains of sports. My name is Godfred Amwafo. As until I will bring you entertainment this day.
Your flight is ready to leave.
Sit back and relax and enjoy the flight.
Okay, next one. Sit down. Look to camera.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional, to stand out from the crowd, to make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional? What if they didn't have to be the first, the best, or the only woman? What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
Welcome back from the quick break. You're still watching the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. This is the entertainment updates with me, Evergreen Asanto. Now let's get into our stories quickly. And on Tune Talk with Evergreen Asanto, Ghanaian Afro root legend Rocky Dawuni shared his thoughts on support and appreciation for Ghanaians throughout his career. According to him, his journey has never been driven by a transactional relationship with his country or by expectations of recognition in return. He explained that over the years, he has focused on doing his work and proudly pushing the Ghana brand onto the global stage, choosing passion and purpose over the need for validation. Do you feel appreciated and supported by Ghanaians?
You know, that's a never-ending question that I am always asked, you know, because, you know, when I started, I never really did it in terms of, it was never like a transactional type of relationship with me and the appreciation of my country, you know. So over the years, I've just gone out there and done my works. I've also kind of pushed, you know, brand Ghana across without really expecting anything back, you know. But it's always great when your country too can really recognize you, or you know, when it comes to the internal music systems too, can also be able to show appreciation. You know, I mean, it's a good thing when that happens, you know. But certain times it happens, certain times too it does not happen, you know. And for me, it's not something that I take personally, you know. It's not, I mean, many people come across and they ask me, even recently, before I was coming here, somebody reached out to me and asked me if I was going to be at the Ghana Music Awards, and I said I didn't receive an invitation. You know, I wasn't given an invitation to come to the awards and all of that kind of stuff. So things like that, you know, it's not something that you complain about, but I'm saying that sometimes you appreciate when people take the extra.
Now that is what happened on a Tune Talk with Rocky Dewini. Tomorrow, Saturday, 4 p.m. here on WoezorTV. The repeat comes your way, so you take note of that. You can find the live stream on our social media platforms, our Facebook and on our YouTube. You can catch up on that. Now, we've been talking about the TDMAs, and let's look at the top 5 categories at the CSTDMAs, and we're starting off with Album of the Year, or Album or EP of the Year. And then you're seeing the category definition there, and then everything that you need to know about that. So let's look at who has been nominated or for this year, who has nominations for this year. And we have that of Iron Boy, which is Black Sherif. We also have Iron Boy by Black Sherif, and you and I know that this was one of the best albums of this year, an album that we all enjoy. Let's also not forget about the Torture, or Torture by Stonebwoy. We all loved Torture so much. People had their favorite also on there. And then we have After Midnight by Jackie, and this is also a song that a lot of the ladies loved, and the men who love, love exactly, they also enjoyed this album very much. And then we have Disturbation 2 by Medical. Yes, the AMG boss himself has also been nominated for Album or EP of the Year, which is for Disturbation 2. And then we have Ready by Wendy Shea, and the Shea Gang. She says that this year Artist of the Year is for her, so you have to be voting for the Shea Gang Queen, okay, or the president of the Shea Gang. And Ready was also an amazing album, an absolutely loving and great album also from Wendy Shea. And then lastly we have Walk With Me by Kweku Smoke. Walk With Me by Kweku Smoke, and this is also one of the songs that a lot of people also enjoyed the most. I'm definitely sure that if this album was not nominated, there would have been a lot of chaos in Kumasi and even here in Accra, because this year, as of this morning, we saw some conversations going on from his team, or the PR for him, Mr. Boedi, talking about the fact that they filed for even Artist of the Year, but he was omitted. So if Album or EP of the Year, which is Walk With Me, was not nominated, I'm very sure that they would have been greatly disappointed on that. Now let's talk about the most popular song of the year. Most popular song of the year, and let's see who was nominated. Now, every time I mention the category, you see the category definition also on there, and then you get to know what it is about. So for this one, it's saying that the most popular song of the year, right? Because of time, I'll just avoid that, and then you can see and also read for yourself. And we have Shoulder by Medical, Shatawale and Wendy Shea. Okay, let's start off with Crazy Love by Wendy Shea featuring Olive the Boy. And this is a song that people still enjoy. Crazy Love. Loving You in Summer. Yeah, that song, okay. So we all love Crazy Love so much. So congratulations going out to Wendy Shea. And then let's see what we have next for most popular song of the year. Of course, definitely Gymnastics is also going to be there by Kiddy featuring Olive the Boy and Kojo Black. And yesterday, Kiddy told us that this was his last project with his record label, which is Lynx Entertainment. So please, I have to make sure that you're voting for this song, because we all absolutely also enjoyed it. Now let's see what we have. And the most popular song of the year, Nyamiye Mayankala Nyamiye Nyamiye Hey, yes, I told you I love this woman's energy so much. So PSA Esther has been nominated for most popular song of the year, which is Nyamiye. So all of you who use the sound on TikTok, if you enjoyed it at home, at work, wherever you found yourself, if you jump to this song and you still do, then remember to vote for her, because tomorrow is the biggest night in the Ghanaian music industry. Now we have Excellent by Kojo Black and Kojo Black and Kelvin Boy. And this is one of the biggest songs to ever hit our industry, and people are still jamming to it. We also have Shoulder by Medical featuring Shatawale and Bass Drop, so vote for them too as well if you enjoyed the song. And let's not forget the Paluta is also there with Foco. Yes, Matemo blah 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 blah, that is also the song. And then we have Sacrifice It All by Black Sherif, most popular song, Sacrifice, from his Iron Boy album. And then we also have Olivia by Last Made, and then we also have that Off Shake It to the Max by Molly. It has also been nominated. And we have Record of the Year too as well, Chana Akoma. For My Good, Jometo, we have Afa Kwame Macho, and then Enso Nyami Iye. And then for Best New Artist, we have Kojo Black, Gona Boy, Lalid, and Adom Kiki. So you should make sure that you're voting for them. And for the ultimate, which is Artist of the Year, we have Black Sherif with 9 hard nominations. Black Sherif got 9 nominations across all the categories, and he was nominated for Artist of the Year. We also have Medical with 8 strong nominations, also cutting across. So Medical also has 8 nominations. Then we have Stoneboy also with 8 nominations also. And then we also have Sarkodie also with 8 strong nominations, and then he is contesting for Artist of the Year, competing for that category. Then let's not forget our ladies. Yes, we also have Diana Hamilton also with 3 strong nominations also under the Artist of the Year category. And then lastly, we have Wendy Shea with 7 nominations also for Artist of the Year. So these are the top 5 categories for the TGMAs. And this is the category that if you go there from 7 p.m. and you have to wait till 4 a.m. the next morning, you still sit there because you're waiting to see who is winning some of these categories, especially the Artist of the Year. And tomorrow we all get to find out who is going to win what. If you don't know how to vote, hop on the TGMA platforms on social media, learn how to vote. Don't talk too much if you are not voting, else you'll be disappointed, because there are people who are voting. So take note of that. Thank you for watching. This has been the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe and the entertainment update with me. A huge thank you to Karina Oyokote and Godfred Amwafo for coming our way this morning. Up next is The Dialogue. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Bye.